How did Leonardo DiCaprio conquer the child star curse to become the hottest actor in Hollywood? This is the evolution of Leonardo DiCaprio. Leo's career began at a young age, so let's jump right into the early years. Leonardo Wilhelm DiCaprio was born in Los Angeles on November 11, 1974. When Leo was 1 year old, his father George left the family, so it was up to his mother Ermeline to raise him and foster his emerging talents. She found him an agent who suggested he change his name to the less exotic Lenny Williams, which in hindsight was not the best advice. At 14, Leo snagged his first on-screen role in a commercial for Matchbox cars. And throughout his teens, he appeared in several more ads. By 1990, Leo had graduated from shilling products to popping up in TV shows ranging from The New Lassie to Parenthood. But his big break came in 1991 when he became a full-blown child star. Like so many actors before and since, Leo made his cinematic debut in a schlocky horror movie, Critters 3. The same year, Leo landed his biggest role yet, joining the cast of Growing Pains as the homeless teen Luke Brower. In 1993, Leo made the leap to serious work when his hero Robert De Niro handpicked him out of 400 auditions to co-star in the domestic drama This Boy's Life. But it was What's Eating Gilbert Grape that really put Leo on the map.
Take this.
Take this.
Wash everything. Your towels are there.
Okay.
And your robe is there.
The big boy's gonna wash himself.
Right.
His nuanced performance as Arnie was the highlight of the film, and it earned the young actor his first of 5 Oscar nominations. He followed it up with the even darker coming-of-age drama The Basketball Diaries, and played one of the titular star-crossed lovers in Baz Luhrmann's punk rock adaptation of Romeo and Juliet. The cult classic was one of Leo's first romantic roles, but just 1 year later, James Cameron's record-breaking blockbuster would turn him into the ultimate Hollywood heartthrob. Leo wasn't Cameron's first choice to play the hunky Jack Dawson in Titanic, and the young star was extremely reluctant to take on the role. He refused to read for his audition with co-star Kate Winslet and pleaded with Cameron to rewrite the script to make Jack a more brooding and quirky character. Cameron refused, although Leo's input can be felt in at least one scene. Jack Dawson's iconic exclamation, "I'm the king of the world!" was entirely improvised. The 3-hour epic became a global phenomenon, the first film to bring in over $1 billion and the highest-grossing movie ever at the time. As for Leo, this steamy romance transformed him into a teen idol overnight, and a wave of Leo mania swept the nation. In May 1998 alone, 3 of the top 6 paperbacks on the New York Times bestseller list were biographies about the brand new star. Leo couldn't shake the perception that he was nothing more than a pretty face, and Razzie-nominated roles in forgettable films like The Man in the Iron Mask and The Beach didn't help. Leo was frustrated with his newfound image, but he had a plan to leave it behind and earn some long overdue respectability. In 2002, Leo began his long relationship with Martin Scorsese by starring in Gangs of New York, the first of 5 films the two made together that have collectively earned 31 Oscar nominations and grossed over $1.3 billion. Over the next few years, Leo was able to shed his dreamboat image by appearing in demanding and challenging roles in prestigious films directed by some of cinema's greatest auteurs. For Steven Spielberg, Leo played conman Frank Abagnale in the bouncy biopic Catch Me If You Can, and he reunited with Kate Winslet for Sam Mendes's Revolutionary Road. But his work with Marty was by far the high point of this period, from the reclusive tycoon Howard Hughes in The Aviator to an undercover cop in the complex crime drama The Departed. Leo continued to rack up blockbuster hits and critical acclaim, but even as the awards poured in, the Best Actor Oscar kept on eluding him.
I understand you're under a lot of pressure, but it's going to do me no good if you crack up on me like that.
Still, Leo was in no rush since he had settled into his role as actor and activist. Leo's career in activism began in 1998 when he established the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation, a nonprofit devoted to tackling climate change. Since then, he's been a tireless advocate for environmental awareness, donating millions to conservation and climate charities, and producing and appearing in like-minded documentaries. In between his political passions, Leo continued to headline Hollywood hits, inching closer to Oscar glory with each one, although the big prize continued to escape him. Leo wasn't even nominated for his role in Quentin Tarantino's controversial Django Unchained, even after badly cutting his hand in the middle of a take while delivering an epic monologue without breaking character. In 2013, Leo's reunion with Scorsese landed him a Best Actor nomination for The Wolf of Wall Street. To nail his performance as a drug-addicted stockbroker, Leo relied on help from Jordan Belfort, the IRL subject of the film, and this video, called The Drunkest Guy in the World, which he watched on loop to develop his unforgettable Quaalude crawl. When awards night came, Leo was snubbed yet again, but finally, in 2015, Leo starred in Alejandro Inarritu's revisionist western, The Revenant, where his intense turn as frontiersman Hugh Glass finally earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor. And all he had to do was eat raw bison liver and get mauled by a bear. True to form, in his long-awaited acceptance speech, Leo used the platform to encourage the audience to come together and find a solution for climate change.
We need to support leaders around the world who do not speak for the big polluters or the big corporations, but who speak for all of humanity.
Leonardo DiCaprio's journey from clean-cut child star to the ultimate environmentalist didn't happen overnight. But after 20 years on top, it's hard to argue that he's anything but king of the world.